Has a lot of chemistry. Those guys have put a lot of...
Bryn Davis says he works long hours surrounded by algae at the Sapphire Energy Research Facility west of Las Cruces. On this day, he gives New Mexico Senator Tom Udall a tour to show what he and many New Mexico State University students have been up to.
This is energy farming. As an industry, we are taking a crop that is very agricultural, and we are generating transportation fuels from that crop.
Udall seems pleased watching students and employees move green liquids around in glass beakers.
We're dependent on foreign oil. This is essentially domestic oil, domestic jobs, homegrown jobs that aren't going to be exported.
Bryn Davis says oil from algae can be used in cars and trucks that are on the road today.
The fuel that, once we extract the lipids, the oils from the algae, is chemically indistinguishable from jet fuel, diesel fuel, gasoline. It is not a blend, it is not an equivalent, it is chemically identical.
And in this case, you have a fuel that can go in the same pipelines and be used in the same engine. So we have the infrastructure out there already. Explains
Senator Tom Udall. He says it's a critical time for New Mexico and the U.S. to develop green crude.
You're talking about a second industrial revolution around energy and around those clean energy jobs, and this is where it's going to happen. If we aren't doing these things now, we're at the international level, we're not going to be competitive.
Bryn Davis says growing the algae is also beneficial because it offsets vehicle emissions.
The process of growing algae captures carbon, so we are much more carbon efficient and very productive. About, and I have asked, about 70% less than a life cycle basis on carbon.
Davis says although there is a lot of work to be done, someday when you pull up to a pump, you're likely to fill up with gas produced from algae.
I think for seeing it in your car, in my car, or in a gas station, my bet is we're 7 years, 9 years out.
To help ensure that timetable, the USDA and DOE awarded Sapphire a joint grant of $104.5 million to build a new facility in Columbus, New Mexico, which they expect to break ground on this fall. For KRWG, I'm Jared Anderson.